You're watching today's Channel 6 News. Good Morning Live.
All right, thanks so much, Lincoln. We have a special guest joining us in Studio 6 this morning, an Idaho resident and author Nate Wilson, known by the pen name N.D. Wilson. You can see his 3 books in the 100 Cupboards trilogy sitting right here on our coffee table. This book in the middle, Dandelion Fire, the newest paperback release, and the brand new book here over on the side. That's the book we're really going to start off talking about this morning. First of all, Nate, tell us about this brand new release. What is this book? What's it all about?
Well, the whole series is about a boy in Kansas meeting really a lot of different worlds, doors to different worlds and so on. But it was, for me, the goal was to bring magic to America. I mean, that was it. I grew up reading lots and lots of fantasy, adventure stories, all that kind of thing. And I realized very quickly that if you wanted to have a magical adventure, you had to be from England. That was it. You couldn't be an American kid growing up in wheat fields, playing baseball, going to barbecues. You know, that was the motivating factor for me.
So you really wanted to create something that American children could relate to and say, hey, this could happen in my backyard. Absolutely.
I wanted to connect really classic fantasy, old world fantasy, global fantasy to the American, meaning like hot dogs and climbing around in a big red barn. And so that's the progression of the series. I mean, the first book, 100 Cupboards, is...
And that's this green book right there, yeah.
The very first one is a boy discovering all this magic in Kansas, which is, of course, where the Wizard of Oz happened. We all know anything can happen in Kansas.
Absolutely.
And he discovers 100 doors, and then he begins to explore them. And The Chestnut King, the last book, which comes out at the end of January, is really the culmination of all his adventures.
And very quickly, give us a kind of a sneak peek inside the plot of this, The Chestnut King, the brand new release that's coming out.
Well, really what happens is in book 1, he unknowingly releases something from the cupboards. So something was imprisoned in the cupboards. Through the second book, there's growing conflict. You know, he's growing as a character. His nemesis is growing in strength. And then book 3 is your final showdown. I mean, I don't want to give too much away for people who haven't read the first 2, but it's the climax.
All right, so this is the big moment of the series thus far.
Yeah.
Let me just ask you, you know, obviously you've had some success here with these 3 books, certainly expecting to have some continued success with the new release. What's it like for you being from Idaho and kind of having this initial success? Can you kind of describe what that's like as an emerging author?
You know, it was really exciting. I mean, that's... So to have the books with Random House, you know, as an Idaho author was itself exciting. I wasn't expecting them to be as globally successful. You know, I was expecting some measure of American success, but you know, they're in 16 countries now, and I'm getting letters from kids in Hong Kong and Indonesia and Turkey, and that is unexpected and really thrilling.
And really quick, not too much time left, but I want to make note of this for parents who may be watching, who may be thinking, wow, that's a great idea for a gift for my kid this Christmas. If there's last minute shopping they need to do. You know, really quickly, what's the age group for these books? Is it something where anybody can read them, similar to the Harry Potter series, or is it targeted to a younger age group?
You know, the goal is that anybody can read them. I mean, I try not to dumb the prose down. I hope the prose is engaging. But they're really aimed at the low end to like 9 to 12-year-olds, and then most of my readers are older than that, and a lot of adults, parents, that kind of thing. I get emails from parents who are upset. They send me photos of their kids asleep, you know, falling asleep under the sheets with the flashlight at 1 in the morning.
They're reading too much. We can't stop them.
Yes.
Well, thanks again. We want to mention again, the series is called 100 Cupboards. Those are the 3 books in the trilogy. You can see here lined up on our coffee table. Again, just really quickly, any plans for the next book in the series, or is it too early?
This is it. It's a trilogy. This is, well, as far as I know right now.
I was going to say, any chance?
I'm working on new concepts and other adventures, also American adventures, American fantasies. But
all right.
I think this is it.
A lot more to watch for then from author N.D. Wilson. Again, the books are, the trilogy is the 100 Cupboards series, and we want to highlight again this brand new release here. Check it out at a store near you if you're looking maybe for a Christmas gift, and we'll have much more information about Nate and his books at our website as well as our Facebook and Twitter accounts, so check those out.